Alright, so we gotta go see what our ball busting captain wants. He's probably gonna bust our chops, but whatever. He calls, we gotta go, right? Let's see what he wants.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Kind of a waste of time to come back here, but
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
alrighty, so we gotta get a cap's address. Simple as just calling the hotline for R9.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
Alright, we could visit McCaffrey now, but once again, we're trying to get full brownie points, so we actually have to visit the bowling alley first.
I return the favor. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slammer ever found out.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Alright, so there he goes. Oh, of course he's running. They always do.
Tiernan, LAPD. There.
Luckily, we get this sweet-ass ride, which is actually very, very fast.
What are you waiting for? Get after him! We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
You is fat, bro. Lose some weight.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living
Yep.
individual with money.
Nice cars.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
So once again, you just gotta be careful here. You don't want to get too crazy. You can
Another
dig up
runner.
the car a
At
little
least
bit,
we've got a suspect.
but don't
Why'd they
do
always
too
run?
much
We've
because
got the wrong
if
person.
you damage the car enough, then you're not
They
gonna get
always
5
seem to
stars.
land it.
You know, your
That's the
theories
whole
are
point of
not
this walkthrough,
airtight by
right?
any
So,
means.
see if you can get the car.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Nice, you got his tires. We'll actually get him before
This
the
isn't
tunnel.
a killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangering.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
There's a dark tunnel out. Did I get him?
Don't go to sleep on me. Give me
Oh,
back in
no, yeah, got through. Oh, no, I hit it. No, oh, yes. Oh, no. Ah. I want to get him before he goes into the tunnel, because it looks more like that easier.
That is the end of that.
There you go.
About fucking time.
I should still be fine for 5 stars.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Alright, so we have him apprehended. We could go interview him now if we wanted, but we actually have to go to McCaffrey's house to check it out. And we still got our sweet ass ride, so that's pretty. Oh, wait, do we? No! Oh, we got relegated back to our shaggin' wagon. Oh, man. Alright,
You know the way. You can drive.
Cappy's place.
And where exactly are we going?
Shum-bum chum. Alright, so we gotta find out where this guy lives.
McCaffrey is in apartment
Apartment
6.
6. Once again, the architect who designed this building did not seem to believe in his number system that didn't have the 6th building be on like the 4th floor, but oh wait, no, it's only 2 floors. Never mind, I'm a retard. Can't remember anything. Here we go. Well, at least knock this time. No kicking any doors.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Never mind. Alright, so first piece of evidence we need is this note. The bottom half of the one we found earlier. So let's see.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
And the coup de grace. Yo. The murder weapon just lying plainly on the ground right here for us to find.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier.
Once again, with the climbing and the running, and once again, we're gonna have to chase this guy.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Climb those stairs, Phelps. Let's go.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Get him.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll
Definitely
talk.
should be wearing some running shoes. Some black knights. When Cole Phelps goes on a chase, you should be repping Black Knight. Jeez. Little Friday Night Lights for you. Hope you guys have seen that movie. Blue Miles gonna be busting up. When he's busting up, he's gonna wear Black Knights.
You a runner, McCaffrey?
See if I can actually catch him this time.
Fight.
Actually, I think I caught lost. I'm not so sure if I actually had my card to cut him off, but whatever. Gonna be, gonna wear down a hole in these $100 flip-flops. Actually, it's back in the day, so it was kind of like $10 flip-flops. Anyways, I think I caught him around here last time. Yeah, he's slowing down over here, so I should be able to get him. Charge! Yeah.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on
And
suspicion
he
of
punched it out
murdering
this
Evelyn
time.
Summers.
Way to go.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be the cap. Unless...
Alright, let's go
Tiernan
Central
set
Station
him
here.
up. You don't think that asshole Jameson did it, do you? Whoever did it. So what's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jim?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Alright, once again, it's another one of those situations where you convict either one of them, and this actually is going to be kind of a loop because you actually have to interview them twice. So we'll start off with Tiernan.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Relationship with victim.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
This is a lie.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Alright, the evidence is victim last seen. Once again, this is the evidence that could be easily missed if you did not visit McAfee the second time at the bar and you came straight to the police station. So once again, make sure that you go visit him the second time at the bar to get this piece of evidence.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Victim's book.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
There's doubt.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Alibi.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Once again, it is a lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
Liquor purchase.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?